Good evening, Hawk fans. How are you guys doing tonight? All right. Well, my name is Marty Lenz. I'm the airport director for the East Iron Airport. And I got to tell you, last year was my first FRYfest experience. And I remember standing on the stage looking like a deer in the headlights, thinking, man, these Hawkeye fans are nuts about their Hawks. So I'm even more excited this year because my daughter is a freshman at the University of Iowa. Woo! And she is loving it. So CID is happy to be partnered with FRYfest again this year as sponsors for today's pep rally. We're proud to be the airport of choice for the Hawks and all the fans. We're looking forward to another winning year, and of course, we'll be ready for the bowl game. Now, I know we're about to kick off the football season, and we're going to give Wyoming a good old-fashioned cowboy butt kicking. And the students are just getting back into the swing of things, not really thinking about spring break. But for the students in the crowd, Mom and Dad don't know you slipped out with that credit card. Go ahead and get that spring break trip booked at flycid.com. So thank you, and it's my pleasure to introduce Josh Homburg, the creator of the FRYfest and current president of the Coralville, Iowa City CVB. And I have to tell you, Josh is a large part of why I'm here now and an Iowan. So Josh actually hired me for the airport. So welcome, Josh.
Thank you, Marty. It was a team of us that hired Marty, so we're glad he's here. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out. This has been the 9th year of FRYfest. It's hard to believe it's been 9 years since we first did this. It's also hard to believe that next year's the 10th anniversary, and it's also the 100th birthday of Niall Kinnick. So next year is going to be especially a special year. So the only thing I want to do is I get a lot of credit for FRYfest from over the years and being involved in this, but it's really the City of Coralville and the UI Athletic Department that are my son's waving at me. Hey, Garrison, how are you, buddy? Oliver. But the City of Coralville and the University Athletic Department are what really make this happen. I get a lot of credit, but I did absolutely nothing this year. It's Kelly Hayworth and his team. It's Gary Barta and Kelsey and their team. And it's our FRYfest director. And I just want to bring her up because we have hundreds of volunteers. She spent the last 6 months planning this weekend. I've asked her every day for the last week what more I can do, and she says nothing, just come out and have some fun. So I just want to bring up Monica Nieves and have you give her a round of applause for everything with FRYfest.
Gosh. Thanks everyone for coming. It's wonderful.
All right, that's all you can say. So we're going to have the band just play a little bit more, and then the next person that's going to come up is the great Bobby Hanson, who's going to tell you all about what's going to happen this weekend and introduce a couple special guests. Hit it.
right, give it up one more time for the Iowa Pep Band and the Iowa Spirit Squad. I used to dance like that a few years ago, but time has gotten to me. So, hey, we're here at the 9th Annual FRYfest because of this man right here, Coach Hayden Fry. He came on campus here in the summer of 1979, and he changed the culture here into a winning football program, and he changed that Tiger Hawk, and he's just an outstanding human being. So let's get loud here and let Hayden hear you down in Mesquite, Nevada. Yeah, go Hawks. All right, no, it's been a long day. I was partying with Podolak at his 70th birthday party last night. We got to get some energy going here, right? Let's hear it one more time. Get it going, yeah. You know, being in Des Moines, Iowa, it's great to come here and look out and see nothing but black and gold. Because back in Des Moines, man, they got a lot of that cardinal and gold crap going on over there. Up in Lames, Iowa, we call it. Yeah, boo. We'll take care of their ass next week. All right. Well, Coach McCaffrey would love to be here. He is at a wedding, so he can't be out. He's on the East Coast, but he would love to be here. But he's going to have an outstanding year. We got a great recruiting class, some big guys coming in. So our wintertime is going to be a lot of fun once we get done with some football here this year. But Coach McCaffrey wanted to send his best wishes. He loves everything about being a Hawkeye, and come out and see them play this wintertime here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. But who is here? Our first coach I'm going to bring up has been at Iowa for 17 years. She's starting her 18th season. Yeah. 12 of those 17 years, NCAA tournament. All-time winningest women's basketball coach, surpassed the great C. Vivian Stringer, whose team, the 1993 team, was honored here today. But she's the all-time winningest basketball coach at the University of Iowa. Give it up for Lisa Bluter.
Thank you. And I really believe we have the best band and spirit squad in the country. Love these guys. You know, I really enjoy this event. This is always a very fun event because it kicks off the entire school year. It kicks off all the athletic events. We're going to go out tomorrow at 11 o'clock and have a great time. We're all going to be there, and we're going to be cheering hard for the Hawks. But let's not forget, we actually started last week when our soccer team beat Iowa State. Yes! And they really got things kicked off for us. But I'm excited about this year as well. Of course, we lost Allie Disterhoff to graduation, our all-time leading scorer, but we returned so many. And so we're very excited about Megan Gustafson returns to our team. She comes back as the third best field goal shooter in America, wearing an Iowa uniform. So you gotta love that. Only gonna be a junior. Kathleen Doyle was on the all-freshman team last year. She returns after trying out for USA basketball this summer. She, again, is going to be a tremendous point guard for us. But we got a lot coming back. Tanaya Davis. We have Chase Coley, Hannah Stewart coming back. We welcome Janaea Houston, one of our freshmen from Davenport North. And we are very excited about the year. And so I encourage you to come on out to Carver Hawkeye Arena. We kick off on November 10th. We're going to have a men's-women's doubleheader that night. So we ask you to come out, give us some support. We love it. We love being Iowa Hawkeyes. We love our fans. We love you guys. So thank you so very much. I'm so excited to get this year kicked off. And the next guy you're going to hear from, I'm so excited because I get to see him every single day. You know, when I walk into Carver Hawkeye Arena, there's a statue standing outside. So every single day I walk in, I get motivated because I work at the same place that Dan Gable built a legendary wrestling program. So every day I got to give him a high five when I walk in, and I love it. So we're going to give it up for Coach Gable. Thanks, buddy.
I've been gone for a while, but the wrestling team has not been gone for a while. In fact, we just got a little history this week with a silver medal, which is not quite my color, but Thomas Gilman of the Hawkeyes just made the world finals and represented the University of Iowa well, but he's going for the gold next time. Thank you. But anyway, you know, this is football season. And you know, for me, when I think of football, I think just maybe 2 years ago, we had a wrestling match right on that football field, and a lot of you came. We had 45 or 50,000 people watch Iowa versus Oklahoma State. And it was a record performance for wrestling, and I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for that. Everybody throughout the world. And we just beat the Russians. We only beat them about once every 25 years, which isn't enough. But we beat them, and I think we actually scared them from that dual meet with all those people. So thank you. Anyway, when they said we're playing the Cowboys tomorrow, well, the first thing comes to my mind is Oklahoma State. But then I looked closer, and it was Wyoming. And they actually have wrestling as well. So, you know, just a couple years ago, we put that mat down, and we kicked those Cowboys on that mat. And what we want to do tomorrow, and it's going to depend on a lot, it's going to depend on you, because I said we scared the Russians, and we want to scare the Cowboys. So tomorrow, we're going to take those Cowboys, and we're going to put them not to the mat. We're going to go below that. We're going down to the turf, and we're going to drive them into the turf, and we're going to win that ball game tomorrow. Is that right? I know it depends on the athletes, but you know what? My whole life, I've been a coach, and I know when somebody is nervous, scared in their mind, they don't perform as well. And that's where we want to get the Wyoming Cowboys tomorrow. We want to get them nervous, scared. And so it's not just going to depend on the football team. It's going to depend on the people that are in the stands, and that's you. And it's going to depend on the people that beat the drums. And it's going to depend on the girls that are really cheering. And that's a lot of pressure. But I love pressure. And thank you for having me up here. And let's go Hawkeyes!
Thanks, Coach. Well, that concludes our little pep rally that we had here to get fired up. The hall will stay open until about 8 o'clock. You got concerts going on outside. We got fireworks, a massive fireworks show going to go off over the Iowa River on the backside here at about 10 o'clock. So enjoy the rest of your evening. The band's going to play one more time, and go Hawks!
All right, Hawk fans, let's hear it for the Hawkeye Pep Band,
Let's go home!
the Cheer Squad, and the Spirit Squad doing a great job.